Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be doing a soft glam look. So I really wanted to try something different because I felt like I had been doing super heavy, colorful looks, which I know I said I wanted to do a lot lately, but I decided to kind of just take a little step back and do something a little bit more softer and more subtle. Definitely wanted to keep the makeup to a minimum for this look. It's not my out the door look or anything like that. This is just a subtle, softer glam for people who don't love to wear that much makeup or super dramatic eye looks. This is perfect for those people who really want a softer makeup look that still looks, you know, very fresh and pretty, but at the same time doesn't look super overdone. I did do a poll on Insta stories one time asking you guys if you wanted to see more dramatic looks or more of like a soft glam type of look. So obviously dramatic looks won because I think people love seeing the creativity in more dramatic looks, but there were a significant amount of people who wanted more softer looks, and I did not want to just completely ignore you guys and just act like I didn't care. So I came up with this soft look for especially you guys who requested the softer glam looks. So yeah, if you want to know how I got this soft glam look, please keep watching. So to start off, we are going to prime our lids with our Tarte Shape Tape Concealer that just smeared all over my hand. Yay! So I'm going to take some of that, put it on my eye. Oh, that is bright. You can just make sure you get it all over your face, make a mess just like I am. This is great. You have long nails, it isn't really ideal to apply things with your finger. Now that we've primed our eyes with the concealer, I'm going to go in with the Huda Beauty Rose Gold palette. This is the original one. I know there's a remastered one now, but I am using the original one today. And we are going to go in with the shade not true. We're going to go with the shade Bossy, which is this shade right here. So we're going to grab a little bit of that shade Bossy. We are just going to apply this to the outer corner of my eye very lightly, and then we're going to start lightly bringing that above the crease across the eye. Make sure this is blended out really well. As always, I have one eye done. I usually do in my videos so that you guys can see what the finished product is supposed to look like, and then you can watch me work on basically recreating the same thing that I have on this eye. That's just my style. I like doing that better. I feel like it just works. And I don't need to show you both eyes most of the time because you're seeing one. You don't really need to see both. Unless you guys want that, let me know. The next shade we're going to take is Shy. We're going to start putting that on the outer corner of my eye, but on the lid. So you can just start patting this on and then lightly sweeping it in to the center of the lid. Now we're going to take the shade Bay in the same palette, this one right here. And we are going to apply that to the other half of the lid. You don't want there to be like a clear separation between these two shades. So really make sure that these two shades blend in well together. We're going to go in with eyeliner now. So this is the Kat Von D Tattoo Liner in Trooper. Since this is a more subtle, soft look, I did a really small wing, which hopefully I can recreate on this eye, because most of the time recreating the same exact shape is pretty difficult to do. So I'm going to go in with this liner and try and recreate that same exact, that same exact wing on this eye. That was tough, but I think I got it down pretty well, I think. Next, I'm going to be putting on the other false lash for this eye, and I'm using the Kiss Ever Easy lashes. This is the style number 11. Doesn't really have a name or anything. It just says 11. So I am going to place one of these on, and then I'm also going to be using the Ardell Lash Trios. These are these single little lashes here. I just placed one, and I'll show you guys how I do that in a second. Little tip for, I'm sure most of you guys know this, but whenever there's a lash, always be sure to try it on your eye before you apply it, because sometimes they are longer, or your eye is smaller, or your eye is too big and you just need to like adjust them. So my eyes, in my case, they're usually pretty small, so I have to always cut my lashes, since lashes come pretty long with enough length for people who have bigger eyes, but my eyes are smaller, so I always end up cutting the end. And usually, most of the time, you want to cut from the end, not from the beginning, because you'll end up making the front thicker, and then you'll have like a thicker lash sticking out here. Or if it's a more rounded lash, you can cut from both sides to make it more of a round shape. But for this one, because they are wispy at the end, I'm going to cut from the end here, and I'm just going to cut one little piece off, and that is enough for my eye today. While that lash gets tacky, I'm going to go back in with that shade Shy from the Huda Beauty Rose Gold palette, and I'm going to start applying that on my bottom lash line and just smoking this out here all around. Then I'm going to go back into that darker shade Bossy, the first shade we used, and I'm going to apply a small amount of that onto the outer corner of my eye on the bottom lash line here. Just smoke that out a little bit. This is to add some dimension to the bottom lash line. And then make sure you smoke that out well and blend it. I'm also going to add white liner into my waterline. This is to make your eyes look bigger, rounder, and just appear overall larger. It also kind of makes it look softer too. And before applying that false lash, I'm going to go in with the L'Oreal Telescopic Mascara and apply some to my regular lashes. Okay, so now I'm going back in with that false lash now that it's nice and tacky, and I'm just going to apply it on my lash line. Okay, now that the other lash has been applied, I'm going in with those little single lashes by Ardell, and I'm just going to place it on the very end of my eye because I want to create more of like a wispy end. There we go. Okay, once you have all of your lashes on, I'm going to go back in with my mascara and basically just go over the ends of the lashes to intensify their appearance, especially on the ends to create that wispy look. See the difference there? So I like very lightly apply some to my bottom lashes just to add that little pop of color on the bottom lash. On the very inner corner of my eye, I'm going to go in with Moon Dust right here in the palette, and I'm just going to put some in the inner corner of my eye just to brighten it up. Now this look is mainly matte, but this is like the only pop of shimmer or brightness that I add to this look. Okay, so to finish off the face, I'm going to go ahead and keep it light. Like I said, this look is really soft and subtle. So I'm going to go in with the Anastasia Beverly Hills Original Powder Contour Kit. And I'm going to take this shade right here in the palette. We're not going to use any cream contour or anything. For this look, we are just going to give ourselves a light contour, nothing heavy, kind of like what I did in the Meghan Markle video. I didn't really put an over amount of contour. It was like really light. This is not heavy glam at all, although some people will still consider it heavy glam. I don't, because there's a lot of extra steps that I would still incorporate into my looks. Other than this, this is like the minimum for me. Go ahead and take that up into the forehead. I don't even care if this gets dirty anymore because I've already dirtied it, so along the line of your forehead. Now if your forehead is larger, you may want to do more contouring on your forehead. And then I do a little bit of my jaw here. Just a little bit of, I'm gonna lightly go over my nose. This is not exactly what I would do. If I was doing like full heavy contour, I would be using a different product to heavily contour my nose. But because this is soft glam, I'm just slightly going over my nose in the shape that I want it with the contour shade. To brighten up the under eye a little bit more, I'm going to go in with this shade right here. Underneath the eye. Also here, right underneath the contour line. I'm going in with the Kat Von D Shade and Light Blush in the shade Piaf and Po. It's kind of all messed up because I use it a lot, but this is it right here. And I'm kind of just going to mix those two together. I know they're supposed to be used for different ways, but I like to mix them together. Little tip, smiling will always help you get into the exact area that you need it. So I always pop a little smile and kind of just apply that to my cheeks. You kind of apply it like in a check mark kind of movement. So you start at the cheek and kind of flick it up across the side of your cheek here. So you start at the apples of your cheeks and kind of just flick it up across the rest of your cheek. Yeah, makes sense, sort of. Kind of. I did a really bad job of explaining that, but I hope you guys got it. So for lips, we're going to be using my favorite liquid lipstick, which is the Kylie Cosmetics Cocoa Collection Matte Liquid Lip in Clo Money. Before I use that, I'm going to go in with my NYX lip liner in the shade Brown, and I'm going to line my lips. You guys know how important that is to me, so I'm going to go ahead and do that. So here is the final results. You can actually see me wear this kind of look often because I love the simplicity of it and it's not like overdone. Like, yes, we see the Instagram makeup and I love to post the creative looks, but let's be real here, guys. If you're walking out, most of the time you'll be wearing something like this. I go to the mall, I go shopping, I go somewhere that's not like a super big event. This is probably something that I would be wearing realistically. Like I said in the beginning of this video, this is for those of you who requested the soft glam look on my Instagram stories poll. Did not want to forget you guys, so this is for you. I hope you guys really enjoyed it. Let me know if you want me to continue doing different soft glam looks. I'd be more than happy to. Let me know what you guys think. I really hope you guys enjoyed this video. Don't forget to give a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel, and hit the little bell for notifications so that when I post a video, you guys are the first ones to be notified. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye! I would get this dirty right before filming. Okay, does everything want to fall today or what? Anything else? Wanna drop? Let's get a hair stuck in her eye. Cat hair. Yes, I just picked that up with my toe. What the hell is that? Get off my face. I'm dying. Hello? Do you guys know how I'm... Okay, cut.